Hey guys, it's me. I know I haven't made a video in a while, but I just decided that today's a new day. Let me explain and catch you guys up, and you all can understand. Sorry, my hair is messy. I haven't long gotten out of the shower, and I just haven't done it yet. So about, I can't believe it's 6 weeks since my surgery. And the first 2 weeks were absolutely perfect. Like, I could not complain. The only feelings I had was pressure from the gas. Other than that, I had no complications. After my 2-week follow-up, which was Thursday, July the 11th, my doctor reweighed myself. At that point, I had lost 22 pounds. And so he was really proud, and he set me another goal of 25 pounds by August 14th, I think is my appointment, which would have been a month. Seemed like easy peasy breeze. I'd done 22 pounds in 2 weeks. I could do this. Boy, was I wrong. What I didn't know was that the Saturday following my appointment, which would have been the 13th, I had went out to eat with my family. Everything was fine before I left my house. Prior to going to eat, it was just me, my sister, my niece, and my grandma. Before we went to eat, they wanted to go grocery shopping to several different places. So, I said, fine. I've been getting out more. I was happy to go. We had went to one store, and it was fine there. There was no problems. My back started hurting me a little bit, but I just thought it's, from the walking, so I wasn't concerned. We then went to Kroger. Halfway there in Kroger, I got this extreme hot flash, which has been happening a lot lately. So I thought, it was just maybe a side effect from surgery. I get hotter, I'm not sure. So it got to the point that I was so hot that at one point I went to the freezer section and literally stuck my head in the freezer to cool myself down because I thought I was going to pass out. At that point, they kept asking me, well, do you want to leave? Do you want to leave? And I said, no, I was going to stick this out. So we, attempted to continue to shop. Well, I say attempted. I mean, we did finish. When they were going to check out, though, I decided for me it was best just to go ahead and go sit in the car, cool myself down, get myself together while they were in the process of checking out and paying and all that stuff. I did ask my sister to get me a water. I thought maybe that would help. So I get to the car, I turn the AC on full blast. I was just sitting there trying to cool myself down. I finally got myself together, and then I kind of felt really sick. So I was like, okay, it's probably just from, getting hot, no big deal. So after we finished, we took the groceries home. Well, we went to like 2 more stores, but I sat in the car for both of them because they were just going in to get a couple quick things from each store. You know how the sales are. So we went to the house to unload the groceries, and then they wanted to go eat. So we went to eat. At this point, I'm still feeling really blah, but I just was trying to shrug it off, thinking it was just exhaustion because, thought maybe I just didn't get to sleep. Maybe I had ate breakfast that morning. I was kind of thinking maybe, the breakfast wasn't settling well with me. Was no big deal. My grandmother loves karaoke. The place we go to every other Saturday, it's a Mexican restaurant. I get grilled tilapia tacos without they don't usually eat the soft shell that it comes with, but that's what I eat. And so we went to the restaurant because it was karaoke night. We all ordered, I ordered my usual. They ordered what they wanted. The plate, they put the plate in front of me. I took one bite and I felt sick. I had to get up and run to the restroom. So when I came back, I told my sister and my grandma that I was going to go on home and my sister was going to bring my grandmother home for me. I told her, I just wasn't feeling well. Needless to say, I got to the car, got sick again, got in my car, started driving myself home. It's a 20-minute drive home. 15-20 minutes. It's not that bad, but that night it felt like it was never gonna get there, I left the restaurant. I got about 5 minutes away, had to pull over because I got sick again. About that time, my sister called me and said, my grandma was worried about me. She wanted to come home. And instead of, my sister driving all the way up there, if I would just pull over and my sister would bring her to me and she could just ride home with me. So I said that was fine. I was pulled over anyways. So, I'm sitting there. I got sick a couple more times. My back started hurting a lot. I felt really hot. Like, I just could not get my body straight. It was just not happening. So I came home. As soon as I got home, I called my other sister, the one that moved to New Hampshire, and I was talking to her because she's my lifesaver. And I was telling her what was going on, and so she's like, Tiff, just please go in the emergency room for me. Something's not right. So I said, okay. So I went to the emergency room, and come to find out it's kidney stones, which not a big deal, Well, first time I ever had one, so it's not life-threatening, but that crap hurts. And, but at first they thought it was something wrong with my surgery, so I had to do all these different blood work and a couple different tests. One, I had to drink something, I don't know, ended up in a CT scan, which was the first time I ever fit in a CT scan, so I guess that was a NSV, life-saving. Well, maybe not life-saving, but you know what I mean. It could be life-saving. So it turned out it was kidney stones in both kidneys. And the right side was one that was 5 millimeters. So, and I had an excessive amount of blood in my urine and kidney infection, which they instantly started me on a high dose antibiotic and painkillers, obviously, and told me to follow up with a urologist. So I had to go to the urologist on Monday, or that following Monday, and he gave me 3 days to try and pass them, which did not happen. So that Wednesday I had outpatient surgery. They went in, they had to break up the biggest one into 20 pieces to get it all out, and they put a stent in. Extremely painful. My mom has them all the time. She said each time it's different. Sometimes she doesn't feel them. Sometimes they're the worst thing in the world. She compared it to giving birth, or labor, whatever. It was terrible. Like, it was terrible. I was miserable. And they left it in for 2 weeks. So for 2 weeks, I sat in my chair doing nothing, because every time my body even moved a centimeter, I was in pain, and I couldn't keep enough pain medicine down to keep myself to feel okay, where I was just not in pain. So I got in a severe depression, which I'm still in and cannot get out of. I finally got the stent out August 1st, I think, or I don't know, it was on the 1st of August. I got the stent out. But since then, I have more kidney stones, and trying not to have to go in or break, it's not big enough that it has to be broken up right this second. So they're trying to just let me see if I can pass them. So it's been hell. Excuse my language. I can't get any more pain medicine because I've taken so much lately that my insurance won't cover anymore for, well, at this point I got 2 more days to go. And I tried to call them to tell them what was going on, but unfortunately they just really don't give a fuck. Sorry for my language, but that's just how I feel. They'd rather me be in pain. So today's the first day that I'm actually not in pain in over a month. And it actually feels good. I know I'm emotional, but it's just because I've been going through so much.
And it doesn't help that, as you guys know, my husband's in Florida, so I just been really lonely, and I'm just having a hard time with depression right now. I haven't been eating hardly, because when I do eat, I get sick. What I can't eat is not good for me. I'm so sorry. I was really gonna try to do this without crying, but everybody kept asking for an update, and I didn't want to give one when I was like this, but I just felt at least maybe you guys, I know you guys are supportive. I've been a terrible friend lately. Alicia, she's always checking on me, and I really do appreciate it. I'm so sorry I haven't been a good friend to you lately. I don't know how to get out of this funk. So, what I've done, or what I decided today, since today's the first day without the pain, is that I'm going to get out of my house. I don't care where I go. I don't care if I just go driving the whole day. I just can't stay in this house today because it's making my depression so much worse. It's like I sit in my room for the last month, 24/7 in my chair, when I just going to doctors or the hospitals, or the bathroom. Any other time, I'm in my chair either working, trying to sleep, or trying to just be okay, and it's not okay. I hate being down because this is not me. I'm never negative. At least I try not to be. But it's hard right now. And I was hoping to move to my husband. We had set a date for September 1st, but now we have to wait to the first of the year because what I didn't know is that if I move, my insurance is not in Florida. They don't cover people in Florida. So if I move, I lose my insurance. And even though my husband, I can get on his insurance, which is better insurance, but I've met my out-of-pocket and maxed deductible after all this, that I can't afford to have that restart when, you know, there's only 4 months left in the year, and it's just a lot of money that right now I really can't afford. We're trying to catch up as it is, because of when my husband lost his job, and it just feels like everything's against me right now, but I'm not gonna let it be anymore. Today's a new day. I am going to get in my car, go out. I think I'm gonna go swimming with my sister, a friend of mine. I'm trying to convince her to come and bring her kids. Just something to get out of here. I just need to do something. I'm going to go attempt to make me a protein smoothie. I've tried so many different protein mixes, and everything is just way too sweet for me. I know that's part of my problem. My weight, I'm at a stall. My doctor says it's probably because I have basically put my body into starvation mode with everything that's going on. So it's just time that I sort it out, because I refuse to fail. I refuse. I might have failed for a month, but I don't really think it's failing, because I just think it's my body just had 2 surgeries. Even though one was minor and outpatient, it still told on my body. I've had a lot going on physically with my body. I'm doing the best I can, but now it's time to do better. So with that, I post this update. I wish you all well, and I will try to do another update soon and not let it be so long, because I need all the support I can get. Love you guys. Take care of each other, and talk to you soon.